we're back with more Watch Dogs. Here with me this week is Bobbin.
Hi.
Yeah.
It doesn't
So,
seem
let
like
me
you're
tell you
very
about-
good at driving.
No, this is a theme. So, one of the collectibles in this game is pseudo Foursquare. You have to go around the city and check into all the locations. And pretty much every location is apparently a site of horrible gangland violence.
Oh, fun.
So, yeah. And
So
this is just
is
a
there
map
a
to show
point-
off that...
Other than to show off to your friends that you've been everywhere in the city?
No. There's, you do get a collectible. It's not even a collectible, you just get percentage points for getting all the hot spots.
And man, percentage points are so important.
Yeah. Very
Man,
important.
You tore that telephone pole a new one.
know.
Jeez.
That
Things break really easily and really uniformly in this game.
it's like that particular block is not having power for a little while.
No, that's a power you get later.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, just to point out, the reason I kept the map screen in is because there is no way to automatically set a waypoint to your next mission.
What?
Yeah. Also, to activate a mission, you have to get out of your car, walk up to a marker, and hold triangle. Every time, always. Which I forgot about this, so...
Wait. You gotta check in on your Foursquare app. Can't do that while you're
Yeah.
driving. That'd be unsafe.
I haven't been to Nikki's since the funeral. Am I ready? Jack's last birthday, Lena sang off key. Happy birthday. Full throttle, no holds barred. Now, I'm afraid of the silence.
Does he think he's in a
Hooray.
noir? Because this doesn't look like noir.
He really, really does.
And unfortunately, the game does not try to make the theme work from the looks
Or
of
have
things.
any subtlety at all.
You'd think the houses would look better if this was a gated community.
Yeah.
Here goes.
How old are you today? 10. No, I think you're 9. 10. 9. 10. 9. 10.
Well, in that case, you deserve 10 birthday tickles.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Whoa.
5, 6,
Stop.
7, 8, 9,
10. 10.
10. Stay here for a second. So, an entire year and
Late. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nate. Really.
come here. Let's have a look at you. You look older.
Oh, nice. Thanks for that.
It's his first birthday without Lena.
Oh, how's he doing?
Still doesn't talk to anybody but me. Yolanda says it's his way of maintaining some sort of control.
Yolanda.
His therapist. She's helping him. It's good. Just slow. It's hard, but we're gonna get through it. Jax.
Hey. Sorry I'm late. Can I get a hug? Wow. You are big. So, hey, what do you got there? Wow, the healer. Cool. You bought him a real toy, huh?
Why don't you bring up your toys? I'm gonna speak with your uncle.
Yeah, I'll be up there in a sec.
This matters. You being here. I just need to make sure that things are different.
Things are different. You and Jax are the most important people in my life. I'm not gonna stop watching out for you.
Always the big brother, huh?
Last time I was back here, it was Lena's birthday. Jackson adored her. We all did.
You missed all the fun. The kids were playing vigilante, imitating that guy they keep talking about on TV.
Let me guess. Jax was the vigilante.
No, they were all the vigilantes, and I was the only villain, but I make a mean bad guy. I gave him hell.
I should have come earlier. I could have warned them. Don't mess with my sister.
Remember when you and Mom were both sick as dogs, but Dad insisted his boy was gonna have his birthday cake? That thing was an abomination, all burnt and lopsided. That was Dad in a nutshell. He did a lot of ugly things, but it was always about family. Listen to me, I'm rambling. Oh, really? No, don't let me interrupt you. Who is this? Do you think blogging caller ID will hide you? I don't know what's so entertaining, but the police won't find it very funny at all. I'm gonna give you some advice. Are you listening? Listen, the police can trace this call.
I know where you live. How are the locks on those doors?
Who is this? Why are you calling?
Do you feel safe, Nikki?
Who was that?
Doesn't matter, just some stupid crank. It happens. Do you think this is strong enough?
Look, did you know his voice?
Oh, Jesus, Aiden, just leave it. It's fine.
It's fine. He thinks he can get inside.
How do you know what he thinks?
You're checking the locks.
Look, I can handle this on my own. We do not need your help.
Nikki, I can find this guy.
Okay, look, Aiden, God, you have not changed at all. We do not need your help. Please stop trying to fix our problems. Every time you try, you just make things worse.
I better go.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Grown man making crank calls. Let's see how safe you feel when I trace your call.
There's also kind of a subtle watchdogs symbol on his back. Which is for stupid crossing over V's bullshit.
And now you're gonna steal her car.
Yep.
I'm a
Go
great
chase
brother!
Okay, so there's a reputation system in this game. It does nothing.
Yeah, I hear the cops don't actually spawn.
Well, no,
Actually,
it's
I heard that
supposed to be...
the cops spawn, but lovely.
Yeah.
That should have given you some crippling head trauma. What I heard is that the cops spawn, but you can get rid of them at any intersection.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I overreacted. You just make me so crazy sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Come on back, okay? I promise I won't freak out on you. Aiden? You're going after that creep, aren't you?
Well,
You're doing it right now. I can't believe you.
it's not like that.
Stop being a hero, Aiden. Let it go.
Let what? Yeah, the call's breaking up. I can't hear you.
No, you can hear me perfectly. You need to stop right now.
Yeah, hello? You still there? Can't hear you. Okay, gotta go.
Oh! So we have a deal? Shit, yeah, I can't believe you're paying me that much just to make a crank call. Nikki Pierce, right? I'll mention the locks like you said. And
Out
again,
now.
This feels wrong. That's the point.
Someone paid this asshole to harass Nikki. Who would pay?
Oh, and supposedly this is, what, Chicago?
Yes, this is Chicago.
I hear it's not a very accurate representation of Chicago, but...
Yeah, I'm still trying.
It's not terrible, but yeah. Video game representations of things.
I need your help then.
I hear it's...
Here's my best plan.
I think I hear it's more accurate than Infamous's representation of Seattle, but just barely.
Well, they're only just starting to get to being able to sim the size of an actual city.
I can hack CTOS inside the loop.
Well, yeah, and then we don't have any practice simulating anything except New York.
Loom's building a new
Yeah,
CTOS.
this is true.
Seriously, stop
And
making
even
New
the-
York.
And even then, it's just Manhattan. Like, there's an entire 4 other boroughs that you can concentrate on, guys.
Sound like my
Because nobody cares about the other boroughs.
Make sure I'm armed and dangerous.
Well, they did go to Queens in Coming to America.
Yeah, the game will just constantly pester you about skill points.
Hooray! That's great.
These guys
Every,
for action.
Oh yeah, here. You can hack roadway signs to make them display internet memes.
That's not an internet meme.
No, it's not.
Normally they're all terrible internet memes, but that one isn't for some reason. It's like I can has bucket and...
Oh, so Grumpy Cat will eventually appear.
Pretty much, just like all the shittiest possible memes just pop up on that sign when you hack them, so
Way to
don't hack the
fucking
signs.
date your game, developers!
Yeah, but
ASCII internet
it doesn't do
cat.
anything. It has no purpose other than to annoy me.
Yes, they put this in specifically to annoy you.
Yes, it's a personal slight against me.
Nice slide there, though.
Yeah, but the core physics do feel nice in this game, I will give them that.
Aside from the
But-
fact that you can actually crash them and walk away. But that's to be
But
expected.
like everything in this game is either rock solid or completely insubstantial, with one
And
exception.
there goes your rear bumper.
Don't know how he managed
Like
to
all
clip
these-
that on a head-on collision, but there you go.
Like every pole you hit will just break into these perfectly even segments of matchstick. Like, it's not a good game, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, yeah.
CTOS don't.
Speaking of it not being a good game,
I'm starting to see the game's flaws now.
you can go into the weapon store and every weapon is unlocked immediately. And they have a sale on the fucking grenade launcher, so... I buy that because it breaks the hell out of the game, especially in the early missions.
You know, I know that
This
gun
is-
laws can be loose in the United States, but grenade launchers over the counter?
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, guys. As important as this is, I really want to watch Cop Show. Okay?
Yeah, and right now, it's just the news or cop show maybe, talking about DedSec, the like hacker group, and how Bloom, the people who run the network that's like running the city, is hiring mercenaries basically, and blah blah blah, things are fucked up or whatever.
I'm sorry. They call themselves Bloom.
Isn't that true?
Yeah, that's the company behind CTOS, and CTOS is the system that manages the city.
Serving their country, should we?
Which you can see by me just having constant pop-ups of hack the CTOS center to do anything.
Comfort they deserve. That was Bloom spokeswoman Charlotte.
Before you can have fun, do this thing.
Looks like his jacket has sort of got the proto-human revolution style with all of the, angular clothes they had in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yes. it does kind of have that feeling in general.
But
And he was
only
an
his...
idiot. Fuck
But
my
it's
dumb.
only his trench coat.
Yeah, he stands out like a sore thumb everywhere he goes.
Which is not
So-
exactly a great thing to do when you're trying to stay stealthy.
No, and when you are a wanted criminal whose face is all over the news. Because you're that, too.
Wow.
Yeah, and these are one things that have, like, actual weight to them. These little traffic cones will, like, knock your car around.
What?
Yeah. And you can see me, like, setting up huge showers of sparks off my plastic-bodied car.
Well, you just phased through that guy.
Okay, yeah. So, here is a CTOS command center. There's one in each, like, region, or, like, each island or area of the game, and you have to hack it to gain control, which, it's really not bad, it's just one for each area.
Yeah.
So that's reasonable.
Yep.
And they set this up on a construction site. Why?
Because the site is being constructed currently.
And so that's
Like,
the best
I don't know why
place
it's
to put...
active, but...
And so that's the best place to put a hub.
Yeah. Blog.
Also, so first thing you want to do in any encounter is hack into a camera and look around. And then drop crates on people. Because in, like, a lot of encounters, you can complete the mission without ever actually entering the enemy territory. Like here, I can just hack this grenade. I don't know why a grenade has Wi-Fi, but it does.
See, now...
That does not seem like the best way to, activate a grenade.
See, and here's the thing. I actually like the idea of never having to actually go inside the compound to kill anybody, but it just...
Yeah.
I don't think it makes sense with the world that they have... Well, it makes sense with the world that they've established, but it does not make sense in the world
Here, explode the ground. Like, and this, of course, made a huge racket, so everyone in the complex is coming running towards the noise.
Unlike when you, for instance, dropped a freaking cargo container on somebody.
No, but
that
so
was
quiet.
completely stealthy.
The rat alerted everyone, but there's no point to stealth in this game. Like, you can ghost every encounter and not get seen at all, but there's no point bonus, there's no reason to do it. And I'm just looking around marking everyone with my phone so I can have wall hacks. Because, yeah, just with your profile out, go over them, and you can see them anywhere they are. And now here's why the grenade launcher is ridiculously overpowered.
Well, because it's a grenade launcher.
Yeah, you should not have this, like, on the first mission of an open-world game.
No, you
It just
shouldn't.
ruins everything.
Even
There.
Saints Row doesn't do that, and Saints Row's known for ridiculous shit like this.
And yeah,
Well,
in a
something
few
I-
seconds, I have killed everyone.
Well, something I will say, though, is that I do appreciate how the explosions are mostly dust. Because that is realistic.
Yes. Like, this weird schizophrenic effort put into this game.
Yeah, a lot on the
Like, those
visuals,
things-
not so much on the making sense part.
We gotta make the explosions look realistic, but man, the grenades have to have Wi-Fi. Otherwise,
Yeah.
no good.
And all I have to say is at least it's not Pipe Dream for once.
Yeah.
It's very similar to Pipe Dream, but... Okay, the red thing, that activates a countdown alarm once you send a signal through it, so... Just lay
it
out things
last.
as much as you can beforehand. And also, but it doesn't matter, because if you turn the power off to go into the red thing, it resets the counter, so it's pointless.
So yeah, the server farm just had to be here while the construction was still underway. Dust kicked up
Yeah.
by creating... dust kicked up by the construction effort, getting into the ventilation system.
Yep. And now we're just spying on people.
Hooray!
Oh, sorry, we're viewing the video logs of CTOS spying on people. So, probably not going to include most of
Is
these.
this some
as
sort
long as
of
it would be
remote
dull.
spy drone that you're in?
No, this is the city's, like, huge network computer system. Just monitoring civilians.
What was that?
That makes even less sense than the cell phone radar system from Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Private citizens. It's no wonder.
Like, where the hell are all these cameras?
How do you get this perspective?
Like,
If
for
you are
example,
not
where
in
is
an
this camera?
unmanned drone.
You are an ugly bitch. You nasty piece of shit. You ruined my life.
Oh, some of the videos are kind of great, like this one.
You throat and put your head in a spice cabinet.
The spice cabinet. Okay.
Spice cabinets aren't big enough to store heads.
No, they're not.
Everything's fine.
I don't think they're even really big enough to store maybe a hand.
Yeah, I love you too.
Yeah, oftentimes you aren't even cabinets. Yeah, so these are weird and generally pointless, but a few of them are kind of funny, so most of these will probably be edited out unless people really want to see them.
You gotta love how the creepy spying stuff thanks you at the end of every vignette.
Well, this is apparently DedSec, the hack organization, taking
Thank
these
you.
as proof of people spying, but they're stored on C2S's servers for some reason, even though they're like DedSec propaganda, and I don't know.
What?
Just don't think about this game.
PTOS?
The more you think about it, the more just the whole thing unravels.
Looking at the network as we speak.
I'm starting to notice that.
Yep.
Mine. Profiler system.
It's a bad game.
Everybody's nasty little secrets at the click
Yeah.
of a button.
We're not even to the Dark Souls ripoff yet.
String.
Oh,
Take advantage of
joy.
some of this.
Keep an eye out for online traffic. Could be fixed.
And the forced, always connected multiplayer stuff.
See me. All right, I gotta move. I made a lot of noise here.
Give me time to track your caller.
I think the only way any game is going to pull that off any way remotely well is going to be Metal Gear Solid 5, where people can invade your mother base.
Yeah, even then, I just don't like the concept of other people coming in and fucking up all your shit.
And I'm pretty
I
sure
won't
there
talk
should
about
be
shit.
some way to turn that off.
Hey.
Yeah, it's called unplugging your internet connection.
Oh, hey, Jordy's back!
Demanding client. He needs a driver.
Yep.
No.
The hell is up with his hair?
Come in this morning, find Maurice.
Hair's the best.
Out of the guest room.
He has, like, big poofy hair.
Now I could pass this problem on to you since Maurice is really.
And yeah, Maurice is being uppity, so...
It's not my style. I always
Some
said
kind
it
of
was
wavy
hard.
perm
So I'm
mullet.
asking of you.
All right, fine.
There's just like a big poof of, like, a big bouffant.
Put you out.
I said I'd handle it.
Haven't worn their hair. Nobody's worn their hair that high since the 1980s.
Gotta move.
Pretty much.
I mean, how hard is
That's
that?
what makes Jordy great.
Just keep in mind my reputation's on the line.
Oh, I like how you're ditching your shitty car for a much better one. Thank you.
Yeah, and just... Like, sort of unlike GTA 5, these exotic cars, they aren't rare at all. They just drive around normally wherever the fuck.
Whoa!
Also
Apparently,
physics.
they've got quite a lot of heft to them.
Yeah, and to answer your question, that's not asked, but because the damage for cars is entirely cosmetic, your handling is never affected unless you pop a tire.
These mind-altering experiences is currently available, but those in the
And let's see. So the radio right now is talking about digital trips, which are not even exciting. They're just like bonus content that gets you
Fuck
nothing for
your
no
fence!
reason.
What is this?
But here we go. Mission marked. That means someone is invading you.
Much noise in the loop.
So there's sort of two ways this works out. They either invade you and try to hack you, which is like a shitty search for a person within this area, and the game will tell you when you find them, then you kill them. Or you're just straight up invaded and Dark Souls-like, and the person tries to kill you. This can happen absolutely any time, and by any time I mean it just about always happens when you're trying to start a mission. Because... fuck.
Shit, he's trying to hack in.
This seems
So-
dumb.
Signal back.
Yeah, you have to take out your profiler and find the hacker, who is right there immediately in front of me. then you kill him.
So is this like the in-game tutorial thing for this? Because that seemed like really easy.
That's not a real guy. That's the in-game tutorial.
Oh, okay.
So when you have a bounty on you, players will invade and try to kill you. So what a bounty is that so you can steal people's bank accounts just randomly. Sometimes these bank accounts will belong to Bloom agents, who they can call up Bloom, and if the call succeeds, if you don't stop the call by whipping the phone out of their hand or pointing a gun at them, then you get a bounty on your head, and that lets other players invade you at random. Yeah, it's shitty.
It sounds super shitty.
But, so there is an out, though, for, like, if you don't want this stuff to happen?
Just don't let the calls go off. So anyway...
Or just sort of dropping notoriety completely? No, I mean, like, could you just, like, avoid getting notoriety and therefore avoid having player invaders?
Yeah, you can avoid getting bounties entirely. But it's kind of a pain in the ass at times. So the bridge hack just lets you make a jump at any bridge. So yeah, once you've lost the police, which I did by setting off the intersection on them, when it flashes blue, that means you can take out the car. You get this white circle and a counter. You have to leave the white circle or not be found by the cops by the time the counter expires. And then you have lost the cops. However, notice the bars at the bottom, and it's forcing me to do a hacking thing. I'm showing off all the different games you can play online. None of them are terribly good.
No, they don't seem like it.
How come the one area is fuzzed out?
The fuzzed out are ones you don't have a CTOS connection in.
Let's see what kind of contract I can pick up.
Yeah, and so notice how the bar is still flashing white at the bottom? Like, that's your heat. Which each, square represents a different level of police response, like in GTA and whatever else. But the thing is that these cops actually have a memory, so if you get caught by the cops now, you'll automatically be on, the 2-square response. These will go down slowly over time, or you can sleep to get rid of it, and that is the only purpose of sleeping.